Hopefully I've got sound now. Just a few things I need to check. I should probably advertise that I've gone live. I'll do Facebook and Twitter. Okay, so I'm doing another Transformers portrait. This probably won't take as long. I hope not, because it's already 10 to 9. This one is, I think it's pronounced Anode, from Lost Light, which is the IDW Transformers comic, which my last character was from as well, Nautica. For some reason I have a bit of a blind spot on her name. It's another female character. James Roberts making some decent female Transformers, which were never really a thing back in the day. If anyone saw yesterday, it's going to be much the same. I should probably attach my reference, really. I've got a reference in front of me on my desk, but it'll be probably easier to. That's really small. I think I might have put a link to my old video as well. My old video is one day old, from yesterday. I'm learning about YouTube streaming essentially, so this thing now called Cards, which has taken the place of I can't remember, some other kind of advert that you used to be able to put up. Instead, now we've got cards, which I think tend to be at the end of videos that I've seen, but they're not live ones, so maybe it just pops up. Maybe there's like a link to my last piece of artwork, which you can click. Now, that's a nice, decent size. It's probably the best reference. Okay, I'm not sure who designed this one. I assumed this would be Jack Lawrence, who's the artist on Lost Light. Doesn't look like one of Alex Milne's designs anyway, and I don't see why he would have designed it, given that he's not the artist on the comic at this point, or at any point. And again, I can't recommend strongly enough that you read those comics, even if you think Transformers is, well, I mean, it is a toy. It is a thing to sell toys when it comes down to it. But when you look at how it can be done, you tend to you kind of look at Michael Bay's take on it, and it's just nonsense. And then you look at what IDW have been doing, and you just it's almost makes you cry when you realise just how much better it could be. I mean, you know, as a publicly perceived thing, everyone still thinks of it as being like the movies. Oops. I feel like these maybe need to be bigger. Actually, let's see how fast I can do this. It'd be quite good to almost do like a speed run, because I feel like these kind of videos can get quite tedious if you if I'm not doing anything particularly entertaining. Depends on what it is, I guess. But I'm no Bob Ross, I'll tell you that much. That's not symmetrical. Oh damn it, I've also deleted something. No. It's hard to keep track of where you are sometimes. That doesn't look symmetrical to me. There's something a little bit off about it. No, it is. No, it just doesn't look right. Anyway. It's pretty cool characters in Anode, actually. Can't really say much without giving away spoilers. But she's a brand new character, and as far as I know, I know a fair share about Transformers, but I've never seen it before, so I assume she's a brand new character. But already she's got a lot of got a few kind of mysteries about her. Got some interesting personality quirks. Just gonna bring up YouTube on my phone, so I can put the comments in case anyone's commenting. Then I can just reply on here. Oh, I'll just talk. So, and that's my voice. Right, I don't want that. So if you're listening, you just say hi, and I will deign to speak to you. this needs to be a little bit lower. I really like this design actually. That's how you make people look evil, kids. But as far as I know, this is not an evil character, so... There was a lot of trial and error with eyes. They're never the easiest things. Actually, that might just work if I flip them. Do this a bit more freehand and just reflect it, so I've got the same. I could even do an expression rather than like a lifeless face. Do an expression. I think I'll do that. If you were watching yesterday or have watched what I did yesterday, you might remember that I struggle to get the nose to look right sometimes on Transformers. I don't expect this is going to be any different, but that's a good start. Ugh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I think we're looking okay at this point. Another thing I like to do, well, to be fair, she's actually got this as part of her design anyway. The kind of cheekbone things coming down from the eyes. Now I can do some sort of cheating. It feels like a cheat anyway, but you can kind of do this really simple sort of just line up a few rectangles and you've basically got, that's it, that's the character almost. I feel like that needs to be there. Okay, this is going to be another reflected one because I've just done something that I can't come back from very easily. But that's fine. know if that was audible, but my stomach just growled. I'm not even hungry, I've just eaten. Maybe I'm ill. Lots of little shortcuts that help. Just help you get through things a bit quicker. Not always. Sometimes you think you're taking a shortcut and you end up messing it up a bit too much. I think this one's going to be significantly shorter as a video than yesterday's. Didn't realise how tired I was after yesterday actually. I rented a film, I can't remember which one it was. Didn't even start watching it. Just fell asleep. Damn, what was the film? Something a few years old that I still haven't seen. It was going to be Wolf of Wall Street, but that's like 3 hours long. So it was going to be something a bit shorter, as it turned out, needlessly. This is my new favourite thing, these kind of ear things. I mean, they're a nightmare when you're trying to draw them. They just... You get problems with perspective when you draw circles, and it's never fun. But I feel like I cheat a little bit, if I'm honest. It's not going to take much for me to be able to make this look half decent, I don't think. And while obviously I strive for perfection, decent enough will do the job today. There you go, magic. Ah, what I was saying before about shortcuts not always working. What is going on here? What have I done? Right. Okay, that's the first thing I need to do, is get rid of that point. And that point. Is there another? No. There's just something about it just doesn't look quite right. I think that's what it was. It needed to be a little bit sort of wider. A little bit more rounded. So then I'm going to bring this down to say here. This may not make sense right now, but it will. Maybe make that a bit thicker. Line stroke. There you have it. God, I feel like this is actually not far off being done, which is ridiculous because it's I've only been doing it for about half an hour. At least that's what it feels like. But compared to the design from yesterday, compared to Nautica, this is actually quite a simple design. That's just all the colours ago, so. What am I missing? Not an awful lot. There's this section here where she's got like a vent, I guess you'd call it. And that's that done. So the only thing really now is to kind of want to fine tune this. Oh, damn. No, I don't want to close it. Maybe I can slightly adjust this. That can go under there. And then there's this whole section where she's always, her eyes are always in the dark. Let's put that there. Okay, so there's a whole section that I need to reflect, which is all of this, and that, and that, and that, all of this. For now, I can group them, copy and paste on top, reflect. Oh damn it, I reflected it wrong. Reflect vertical. And now it's just a case of, tell you what, do a little trick of the trade, make that line up with that line. I said I was going to do a different eye. So I'll decide that when I get the colour going. This at the back here goes there. Maybe make that neck a little thicker. I was going to say I don't know how much Anode kind of fan art there is out there, but I imagine there's quite a lot because this particular Transformers series does really well on Tumblr and places like that, if there is another place like Tumblr. Which I very much doubt there is. It's starting to get dark out, I think. Let's have a look at what I'm... Yeah, it's starting to get dark. But you're only missing my face, so who cares about that, eh? Okay, so that needs to be tighter in. And I think we can actually get away with a relatively simple bit of shoulder. One of the things that this new Transformers kind of canon, I guess, has done, has been to kind of introduce the idea of them having like life partners, and her life partner is this super cute character called Lug. And I'm thinking I might do her as my next portrait. And she has got some kind of wing things on the back. Let's have a look if I can get a decent bit of reference for them. Okay, there we go. There's something. And it only really needs to be this. For the purposes of how much I've cropped it. Okay, and I think we're ready to go with the colours. There's no need for that neck to go up there. That'll just confuse matters when it comes to clean up. Where's his face need to go? Oh, I said I'd done something that was... And you know what, that's fine. That'll do. I don't need to do any more reflecting. Let's hope this works. Oh hell. Got the reference picture mixed up in all that. Okay, it's time to combine a lot of shapes. This might look like a mess to you, and right now you would be correct. It is a mess. But luckily I can make sense of it, because this is what I've been planning for right from the start. I need to fix it so I can get a screw out using the wheel. See, it's all coming together. go. I wish I hadn't done this bit here. It's not complicated, it's just fiddly. Those bits shouldn't have been connected. That's obviously no. There's a point somewhere where these something a shape that should have broken two shapes into two hasn't. I'm not sure where it is. This is a satisfying bit. Yeah. I love seeing lines disappear. Next best bit is when the colour comes in and the lines go off. It's a strange thing to get excited about, but I'm a strange bloke. I used a different method to make all the changes like this yesterday, and I think I'll stick with that method from now on because this is quite time consuming. The only problem is that it's a bit faster, but you sacrifice control over everything. Although that said, I have made a couple of boo-boos here, so I didn't really have full control over it anyway, did I? Does anyone know what an anode is? I feel like it's something to do with like electricity or something, or because I know cathode is something, and I assume it's related to that in some way. But I just don't know. We're getting there. Not far to go now. That's irritating. That shouldn't have happened. This is the bit I don't like, this fiddly bit. Anything with a thin line. So at this level you kind of have to zoom right in. And that isn't a bad thing inherently. But it just kind of suggests to you that you've made a mistake somewhere along the line. Not making life easy for yourself. Okay, getting very close now to the colour stage, which shouldn't take too long in itself, I don't think. I made a mistake here. It's not the end of the world. Oh, no, I didn't actually. I think it's worked out. It would have just been a bit of a wonky line. But this bit's tedious. Missed. Where is it? Ah, where are you? If you're wondering why I haven't put the light on, it's because I don't have any curtains. And if I put the light on, everyone can just see straight into my flat, so I just don't. Correction, I have got some curtains, I just haven't put them up yet. Because it's DIY and I hate DIY. Okay, that's as good a time as any to save. I'm going to get rid of those onto a different layer, which I should have done right from the start. Okay, so she's a kind of brown, which is a very odd design. Not odd, but like, you don't see many brown Transformers. Oh, damn it, I missed a couple of bits. Maybe you did back in the day? I can't think of any. No. I'm drawing a blank. If anyone can think of a brown Transformer. I suppose there's like the guy at the movie, the animated movie, Kranix, he was kind of beige, but no full on brown. Obviously I'm not going to leave them exactly like this. These are just placeholder colours right now. Actually, I can put a couple of lines across there. Oh wow, there's actually no shape there. Somehow I missed that completely. Which means divide that up. Brilliant. Sort of a grey colour. Oh yeah, I've grouped it all. And get rid of those. Green. This is kind of yellowish. That should be a good blue. That is going to be the black, so that's about as black as I want to take it. Things haven't gone wrong. I've just gone into a mode that makes it easier to... right, okay, so that's where that little gap was. Which meant... that's where that shape didn't quite make it to the dividing line. Has now been fixed. That shape should now be separate to that shape, and it is. Good. These are all going to be grey. I'll make them this grey. Those can be that grey, that... oops. That black can be that grey for now. No, what I'll do is just get some red. Actually, I could probably use looks wrong really if I don't do it with the angles, really. Yeah, that looks better. So now make those brown for now. Placeholder colour. Oh, great. No, that's actually hitting the bottom of the page. No. And there again. Same problem. Easily fixed. And again, it doesn't doesn't really matter. So now, little trick. The only ones that are left that are black and white. All of those. Right, okay, cool. Let's just see what it looks like with that eye reflected. Yeah, I think that's fine. Cool. So let's save. So the light's coming from the left. So a very quick just to figure out what our dark colour is going to be. I think that looks good. There's going to be some variations on this, of course, but okay. And the dark green, maybe put some. How does that look for a dark green? Looks okay, I think. Yellow, dark yellows, not too far, like a greenish brown anyway. I could just split that right down the middle there, that neck. Yeah, looks fine. Dark grey. Next. This isn't looking too bad. Maybe I'll just do something about that. That red. I'm pretty hesitant to put much actual black value in this because it's a bit strong, kind of overpower. And this isn't how things would look in reality, but I do like having that half tone, well not half tone, it's halfway split. Actually, they're going to be dark. There's not going to be an awful lot of green that isn't dark, actually, because of here would be casting a shadow on most of that, if not all of it. I'm gonna put a tiny bit of you see that there is a shadow, but I like to reverse the colours when I'm doing shadows like that. It's again not accurate to how it would actually look, but it looks pretty cool if you ask me. So, oh no, that didn't work. And why didn't it work? Because I didn't get it accurate. Yes, got it that time. That should be the dark grey, black colour, sorry. Should that? That should be that colour, that should also be that colour. And we can probably say that that would get to about, oh no, it'd be higher than that. In fact, we'll have that connect up to that. Okay, the moment of truth is almost here. By which I mean the moment where I take away the black lines and see how it looks. Obviously knowing there's going to be some work to do. Let's do it. And there is some work to do. So first thing we need is a much lighter grey for that. That could have been a bit darker. So cut the neck to separate it from the jaw, from the chin. It wouldn't be the end of the world if we could get a kind of a 3D effect on the eyes. Something like that. Oh yeah, that was a placeholder anyway. Let's have that bright white. Except for a little bit of a 3D effect on. Now that would technically have all those, have the light colour on it, but for the fact that there's also this reflection. Kind of following the contours of the face a little bit there. And that could be, oh, is it not split it? No, it hasn't. There we go. How about that? Oh, that's probably better. That's pretty ugly. How about instead just have a highlight running through there and just have that the same colour. Again, not quite right. Maybe that highlight comes to a thinner edge down there. And that colour, that's a bit too dark. Just leave it. It still feels wrong that that isn't casting a shadow. Let's just try a straight shadow. That wouldn't work, wouldn't be how it would actually look, but yeah, that's fine. That looks good. To give a little bit of depth here. Oh no, that's not. I didn't mean to delete that. But, there we go. Maybe make a lighter version of this brown. That's going to be too sort of. Yeah, I think that's okay. And again, that kind of reversal of shadow colour that doesn't exist in real life. Oh, that's why. It's not split. No, that feels too dark. We'll come back to that. Could do a little highlight on each of these. Oh hell. you're wondering why I've gone quiet, it's I just remembered something about the Big Bang Theory. Just remembered that it exists, and it's made me quite sad. Do something here that I haven't done yet in either video. Rather than create a different... Oh, actually, no, do you know what? I'm just going to do exactly what I thought I wasn't going to do. Never mind. I'll just do it the standard way. Pretty close, getting there. It's looking okay. I wonder if I should just do this as a... That's fine. Get away with that. This green a little lighter. Apply that to that as well. That's fine. I feel like that needs to be the darker greys. Not sure if I needed to do that, but Well, I've done it, so what are you going to do? Get rid of that. And then, oops. Swap the colours. In this case, I'm going to put some shadow on a couple of them. Actually, I'll put some highlight on that as well. And I might just... no, maybe not. Never mind me, I'm just talking to myself. I want this to stand out. Maybe I'll just do it like that. Yeah, it looks okay, doesn't it? That's fine. I'll tell you what this needs. Anyway, I think this should work. It'll take away some of the impact of... Yeah, that's fine. Looks okay. Unless I'm missing something major, I think we're pretty much done here. One thing I do want to do is a little bit of highlight here. Just to mark out the fact that there is a ridge there. And maybe I should do that in black. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Just a couple of things to add to the 3D element of this. There's a little line going, it travels. That's just to make sure this is roughly the same height. I mean, it's pretty minor, no one's really going to have an issue with it, I don't think. Same deal here. Fly, little line. Oh yeah. There's no need to do this because no one can even see it, but I just want everything to be symmetrical. As is my want. Oh, at some point, somehow, this has gone. That's no good. Damn it. After all that, it's not symmetrical anyway. It could just have been this bit. No, don't get rid of that. One, two, three. And 1, 2, 3. There we go. At least something approximating symmetry. I think that will have to do because it's getting late and that's all I feel like it's worth doing right now. Okay, so the last few touches are a background colour. Let's try something big. Not too bad. It's not just pink because it's a female character, you understand? Yes. This is our light source. Set it to soft light. I don't like what that's doing. Screen is quite strong, but so if I make the light source a little darker, set it to 60%. And then a little secondary light source. I'll make this one blue, coming from, make this one radial, and have that come from down here. Just a little something there. And then all that's left is for me to put my mark on it. Get rid of the reference. good. Thanks everyone. If you can still see me, it's no, you can't. It's very dark. But thanks for watching. I don't want to be a typical YouTube guy, but if you would like to hit like, subscribe, share, and all that gubbins, and I'll keep doing these. Hopefully, do them a little bit faster. Thank you very much. See you later.